Hi guys, welcome to another Divi Theme video. This is Jamie from System 22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, today we're going to show you how to put together this full width, full screen image slider. Really easy to do, no coding involved in this at all. So let's get started. I'm going to enable the Visual Builder. Now once enabled, let's go down, we'll get rid of this section, we'll start from scratch. Blue tab for a section. By default, if you've got no section in there, it'll put one in there for you. I'm going to put a single column in mine. Inside, I'm going to use a little gallery module. Here's the gallery module. Now it'll throw in a few random images for you, but you can select your own by clicking on the little plus sign here. Select the images you want to add. If you want to add multiple images in a row, I'm going to hit my Shift key and select the first one to the last one. It'll grab them all in between there. Once you're happy, hit select. Great, well I've got my images in there and you may notice it's only actually displaying 4. If you want to move these around, just select it, left click, pop it where you want it, release the left button, drop it where you will. The reason we've only got 4 there, I've actually selected 8, because by default it says 4 in the image count down here. Let's change that to an 8. We've got 8. Fantastic. Well, I really don't want the elements there, which is the name, things like that. And the reason they're random numbers looking like that is because these are AI generated images from Night Cafe. So I'm going to go into Elements, Show Title and Caption. I'm going to turn that off. Now you can decide whether you want to show pagination or not. In this view, it's not going to show it because we are only displaying 8. If we were displaying more, you'd see the dots down there. But we're actually going to change this in Design and Layout from grid to what we've got there to slider. Now once we do that, you can see the little pagination dots down here. You can change the color of them under Design down here in pagination. I'm happy with the main way mine's looking there, so I'm going to leave mine just as it is. Great. Well, what we want to do is actually animate this thing. So still in the Design, down at the bottom, we've got Animation. We click on that. Automatic Animation. You can decide whether you want it off or on here. I'm going to turn it on. By default, it's going to rotate them every 7 seconds. I'm going to change that to maybe 5 seconds or 5,000 milliseconds. And you'll notice it's going to roll around every 5 seconds now to the next image. Perfect. But of course, we want this to be full width and full screen. So still in our Design tab, I'm going to go up to Sizing. Height. I'm actually going to use minimum height for smaller devices. It can get a bit bigger if we want it to. I'm going to put 100 VH for viewable height in there. Now once I make this row bigger, it'll make that full screen for us. So let's do that. I'm going to save my changes to my gallery module. I'm going to go up here to my row, green tab for a row. I'm going to go into Design and Sizing. To make this full width, I'm going to grab the width slider and take it up to 100. I'm going to copy the 100% there, Control C to copy, and I'm going to paste it down below in max width, or you can just type it in if you want to. Now you'll notice we've got a full width, full screen, little image slider there. Perfect, just exactly what I wanted. But we've got a bit of a white gap at the top and a white gap at the bottom. I really don't need that. It's because we've got a bit of padding on the row and also on the section. So if you want to get rid of that, let's close up Sizing. We've got spacing underneath. Padding top and bottom. I'm just going to pop a 0 in the top. Hit the chain. It'll do the bottom. That's taking a bit of it away. So we need to do the same for the section. So we'll save our row changes here. Go into the section itself. Do exactly the same thing. Over to Design. Spacing. Padding top and bottom. I'm going to put a 0 in there. and hit the chain again. That's great. It's buffered up right against the top, and it's full screen and full width, just exactly what we want. And it's rolling around every 5 seconds. Now you might find you get a little white flash as it's going around. Those don't look too bad to me. But if you do see a little white flash between, what we can do is when we're in this section here, go back to content. We'll find background here. Background's always under content. Let's give it a dark background. Just select any color. I'm going to grab it down to black there. That way it'll be dark when it goes between the two and you won't see that white flash there. Great. Well, that's got pretty much everything going for it that we want here. Let's just save it. Make sure it's going to work on the front end. Little purple button. Save draft or publish if you're ready. Let's exit the Visual Builder. And there we have it. There's our first slide. 5 seconds later, it's going to pop around to the next slide. And it's going to keep doing that. And it's going to roll round to the beginning again and keep on going. Now, of course, when you look at it on different devices, it's going to be full screen on those devices also. Now, one thing you may notice is when you put your mouse over it, you get this crazy number or alphanumeric number, which I told you was the title of these AI generated images. If you don't want to see that, the easiest way to get rid of it is just to go in to your dashboard. We'll go to the media library. And if we actually go into the images that we selected, 2, 4, 6, 8, so I think I went up to there, just click on one of them. There's the title right there. Just delete it. It'll save it automatically for you. Same for the next one. Or of course you can change it to something more pertinent if you want to. I'll just do those 3 there. Now it's automatically saved that. If we go back to the page, we'll refresh. And here's our first slide. Now when I put my mouse down here, you're not going to see that crazy number or whatever title you put in there. If we skip to the next one, same thing there. One more, I think we did 3. Oh, maybe just 2 we did. That's got that little title there again. But you get the idea. So that's as easy as it gets. That's how to create a fantastic full screen, full width slider using the fantastic gallery module from Divi. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you have any questions, pop them down below the video. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video just like this one. So once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesigntechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.